Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lost Phoenix Gaming, the home of tips, tricks, guides, and tunes for Forza Horizon. I'm having a look at the Championships Classic Rally Rumble. That's what we got for Valencia Stratos. D-Class Classic Rally Cars, Derwent Reservoir Trail, Greendale Foothills Scramble, and Hollyrood Park Trail. That's the events for this one, so nothing too problematic. Changing the difficulty, I want highly skilled, and I'll have traction off and stability off because it is a dirt racing event, and that's sort of how I roll, you know? Kira says her stuff here, and we can go in and pick which car we're going to use for this one. And I'm going to go for a Ford Escort RS 1800. It's a nice car called Rally Tune. And this is available on the auto show very cheaply. It's a good car. I've used it before when this was in last year and definitely does the job, and it's very cheap and very easy to get your hands on. So let's get loaded into this in a minute and get on and get this championship completed. Here we are, Derwent Reservoir Trail. Let's start the event, shall we? So onto the line and go. Pulling past you lot, little cheeky bit down the middle as I normally do. Let's go wide. Go around this corner, a little bit of passing there, a little bit of drafting. Clean start, that's not too bad. And you've just nipped past me in that bloody Mini. That Mini's respectable, to be fair. Although my tunes I've got for it are just, yeah, not really suitable. So I'm going to go for into the wall. Right, the Escort. It's a nice classic rally car. Into third place. I'm not doing so well on this. Go past here. Just seen Nanook. Give you a little scrape and tapping the wall. Right, I'm in first. Right, that's not exactly great driving, but never mind. I'm in first, and let's just get on with it, really. Because this works pretty well as a car. It's pretty nice. Come on, hard braking. When it comes to the rally stuff, I'm a lot better on the dirt than I am on the road. So this part, which is all road, is a bit of a pain for me. Get me onto some dirt, get me onto some gravel, and then I'll have a blast. I'll have a bit more fun with it. Give that some braking round there. Carefully does it. Yeah. Trying to keep to the line as best I can. But no, this is all right. This is new season. This is summer. And you know what they say with Microsoft? New update, new bugs, right? And at the moment, the new update seems to have completely cooked anybody using a Series X or a Series S, and it is an absolute nightmare. The game won't load, just crashes. It's absolutely horrendous. If you're running an Xbox One, Xbox One X's or the One S's, or even the original Day One edition, you don't have this problem. On the PC, startup time seems to have got a bit slower. It hangs for about 10 seconds before it actually loads the screens up. But certainly when it comes to the bugs, it is all about the Series X and the Series S. Oh, you've passed me on that one, you bugger. Let's put the brakes down a little bit. No, into the wall. Right. Yeah, you've passed me, but I'll get past you. As I was saying about the Series X and the Series S, it's such a problem. I've had so many comments on this channel saying, I can't load the game, I can't do this, it's not doing this. And it's massive. I've looked on Twitter and it's all over Twitter. And there's a point where even Forza support has acknowledged that this is a problem. This update has basically cooked your nice new shiny Xboxes. Go around there. And apparently the workaround is to go into your Xbox, disable online mode, whether that's going into your settings and turning it onto offline mode or just pulling out an Ethernet cable or whatever, whether you've got it linked up. Then you start to load the game, and as soon as the game loads, you get onto like the Playground Games and the Turn 10 screen, reconnect your internet. And apparently that's the workaround, and that's actually the official workaround being put out by Microsoft and by Forza support. So if you guys are watching this and you're having these sort of issues, this is worth a try. It really is. Because everybody goes off, yeah, we want a brand new shiny console, all this ray tracing, blah, 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 and all this. And the games are cooked. Absolutely, they're terrible. So many problems since that thing launched. It's like, yeah, I'm just sort of glad I'm stuck with my Xbox One X. But certainly, if you're having those issues, just cycle your internet, turn it off, turn it back on the console, and load the game in between. But anyway, this championship, we've done one, and we're at Greendale Foothills Scramble for this. So continue event, pick over the Escort again, and let's just get loaded in, shall we? Greendale Foothills Scramble. Start the event, same settings as before. I like the word scramble in there because that means it's going to be a bit of dirt, it's going to be a bit of mud, it's going to be a bit of gravel. Even though we've got a bit of road here. Try and get past some of you lot. Yeah, you're being a bit of a bugger there, but taking that corner. And yeah, onto the gravel. Right, show off skill. That's a drift and a pass, that is. Cool. Awesome pass. Give it a drift round there. Not quite as good as I was hoping, but never mind. In first place in about 20 odd seconds, so that's all right. Definitely get me onto the gravel, get me onto mud, and I definitely have a lot more fun with this than I do on the tarmac. Road rallying, not my thing really, not my favourite. Gravel, dirt, proper rallying. Yeah, love it, absolutely bloody love it. So first place, little drift, not the highest speeds in the world, but these are D-class cars, so you're not going to be getting sort of 200 mile an hour around corners in them, are you? You're really not. This is probably why this video is going to be longer than... hit that right. Right, this is why this video is going to be longer than most, probably, because the events simply take longer because your cars aren't as fast. It doesn't matter, I'm going to go through it with you guys. It's pretty much all in real time. You know how long it takes to actually complete this. So hit the brakes down. I don't want to hit the wall on that, so carefully does it. Take out the signage. And just keep going round, I guess, right? 3 laps on this one. This is, it's laps. I prefer sprints to laps, but I don't mind doing this one, to be honest. Little drift there, low speed racing. Drift tap, wasn't it? Yes, got a drift tap. Whenever I try and get drift taps, I struggle with them. Whenever I'm not trying to get them, I'm always getting them, I'm always kicking them, I'm always hitting the wall and all this. So that's actually a funny thing. So first lap, out of the way. So second lap now, not doing too badly for that one. Got a little bit of a distance, giving an absolute fly around here. Still got my eye in a little bit now. Now that I'm on the dirt and on the gravel. And just keep giving it a kick. Little drift round there. Definitely better than last time. Although, drift tap again, isn't it? Great skill chain, great E-drift, drift tap. Yes, that's it. Great drift. Drift traps. Drift traps? Drift taps. Right. I'll say it right eventually. You can see them behind me. They're definitely closing in on me a bit. And it's these road racing bits that are always slowing me down. But yeah, this is a season. The update took an absolute age to come out, which isn't probably so much of a problem for normal players, because you just come on Thursday, it's changed over, let's get on with it. But when it comes to sort of making content, the earlier it comes out, the better, because you can go in, have a look at the restrictions, have a look at the events, and actually say, this is the cars you need, this is the tunes, And this is basically what you need to do. Even if you don't sort of go and complete them or don't do anything early, you can just go in and sort of be a bit of a tourist and go and have a look around, take a few pictures, you know. And when it comes out late, that really sort of puts people like me behind, and it's a bit of a nightmare. But this is why everything's sort of running a little bit late this time, because the update came down with less than a day to spare, and it was just, yeah, it was absolutely chaotic. And it was one of those where I've been playing catch up ever since. So I'm sort of doing the championships quite late. So this is why these videos are going to be probably a day and a half, possibly even 2 days, depending on how YouTube takes to process them later than I normally like. Although for next week, normal service will be resumed. So third lap, going round that way. Not doing too badly. Got the distance. Am I going to get another drift tap? No. Avoided a wall on that one. I'm sort of disappointed, you know. I'm sort of disappointed on that. Give that a little spin. Oh, almost hit the wall. Going round there. Yeah, drifty. And yeah, laps, you know. You can go around for a bit. I'm pushing 5 minutes already on here. Because it's about 2 minutes a lap. 1 minute 58 is my best. So yeah, we're looking at about 2 minutes a lap. So that's like a 6 minute event. And this is what sort of drags stuff out. And what I'll say about sort of tunage and stuff like this as well is I put my tunes up at the beginning of a video. I normally give it enough time to look at it twice, to read it through twice. But if you sort of miss that and whatever, go have a look in the description, because I always put my tunes, I always put my share codes in there. So it's all there in text format, ready to be screen capped, copied, whatever your process is for getting share codes off screen and into game. Absolutely carnage here. Smacking into bloody everything. But it doesn't matter, I'm in first place, right? It's a second event, and I'm going to be getting another 20 points for this, because we run all this stuff on points. And I'm looking to be getting 60 to get a very easy seasonal completion. So that's the second one sorted and out of the way. So let's skip all this stuff and we can go in and have a look at the third event, the final event, and we can get this championship sorted. Let's have a look. Mappy. Let's have a look. Looking for the little white ones, because the little white ones are the ones which show you the ones within your current championship. And it's there. Hollyrood Park Trail. Hollyrood Park Trail. Let's continue, skip all this lot, and let's get loaded into the third event, the final event, and we can get this championship sorted. Trying to think, what do we get for this again? The Lancia Stratos. That's the one. That's a nice rally car. But we're here. Hollyrood Park Trail. Same settings as before. Traction off, stability off, and ABS on. Highly skilled driver tars. Crazy German in a classic mini RG team. Bunker Cornet. Jesse Nanook. Shifting Shadows and Trail Spain, or whatever you're called. But yeah, first place, no problems. Give it a drift, lost it a little bit there. But yeah, that didn't take long. That took about 20 seconds to get into first. This is definitely a little bit on the slidey side, because I have got the traction off, I have got stability off, but it's all there purely for like the gravel racing parts of this stuff, because on the roads, yeah, you slide a little bit, and it started bloody raining. Well, to be fair, it's summer, it's Scotland, right? It's going to be raining. In fact, I'll re-qualify that. It's summer, it's the UK, right? It doesn't matter if you're in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, it doesn't really matter so much. It's always going to be bloody raining in summer. The only way it could be worse is if it was a bank holiday. And it's a pretty much given, but every time you have a bank holiday in the UK, the weather is going to be so unbelievably crap. Because when you get bank holidays, that's the time where you typically go out, go to a beach or have a barbecue in the garden or whatever, right? You know, that's sort of like the tradition. And you'll guarantee that the sort of weather you get is not going to sort of be compliant with what you want to do at that time. So yeah, British bank holidays, right? Never good. We haven't long had one. And yep, absolutely horrendous rain and wind. And yeah, not so good. It doesn't matter. We're in Edinburgh. Well, outside Edinburgh anyway. And I have been up to Edinburgh. And it's actually been gorgeous. It's been really lovely sunny weather. It's one of those where, I think I've told this story before, but it's going up to Edinburgh because I don't live like north of England. I live sort of the Midlands, like around the centre of the country. And so we're driving up and you're going up through Cumbria, going up towards Scotland. And as we're going up, the weather in Britain's pretty crap at the time. And we're going up and the rain's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And it's absolutely just like proper monsoon season stuff. And when we just get within, you get with like the borders of Scotland, and all of a sudden it turns sunny. It's absolutely lovely. It's gorgeous. Really nice summer's day and everything. So I went up for a weekend a few years ago. And it was actually really nice. And it was actually later in the year as well. It wasn't like a summer day either. It was later in the year. I think it was around sort of like a September time, something like that. But it was absolutely gorgeous. And in England, it was absolutely horrendous weather. And Scotland was just really nice. It sort of shows it doesn't rain all the time in Scotland, right? It really doesn't. Oh, hitting that wall. Well, we got 90%. So yeah, this is easy. This is pretty easy. No particular problems. Just in case now, get around, get to the finish line and get my points and get myself a Stratos. Why not? I've already got one, but a nice bloody card. Through the line, first place. Another 20 points, give me a total of 60. So yeah, easy. No problems. Can handle that. Happy enough. So, Classic Rally Rumble. Complete. Why not? You know? And as I said, you get the Stratos. Come on, Valencia Stratos unlocked. Yeah, why not? So that's that championship. A little bit longer than they normally are because of the circuit racing and because the cars are in the D class. But generally, now that was all right. If you like this stuff, drop a like, leave me a comment. What do you think about this stuff? And what I'll do is I'll drop some videos up on the screen now, other championships, other stuff within this series, which you might be interested in watching. So until next time, thank you for watching, take it easy and happy driving.